Welcome to our retirement, folks.
Morning.
Morning.
Am I a bit further your way?
So I don't have to, I can move camera. You don't
Oh,
have to
right.
move. I can move camera.
Right. Yeah.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. We're just saying we think Tracy's having a shower because can hear the boiler going. We think it needs something doing with it, don't we? Pressure.
Repressurising.
She can run it thinking you're running hot water to wash up, and you put your hand under. It's run up first, then when you put your hand under it, it's gone lukewarm instead of staying hot like it was when you were first running it.
Then it takes ages.
Yeah.
Biggest waste of water is combi boilers, I think. But I don't think their alternatives are any good either.
No.
These,
probably.
I'm still having trouble with my ear. And I don't know, there's something going on.
Behind it, isn't it?
It's behind my ear.
Yeah.
I can feel a lump there. And it's tender behind my ear.
I wonder if it got bit, because it's got a little red spot up here, haven't you?
Says it looks like a bite.
Yeah. Don't know. It's been like that
A week.
a week, hasn't it now?
Since I went into ENT.
Yeah. You get all clear and then it starts hurting.
I can't say as I feel very good,
No.
to be honest.
Oh dear.
There's almost one of us got to be ill.
Oh yeah.
Can't both be well.
No. Well, and Trevor tells me that the Harrogate show is on. That you're telling him that you've bought tickets for it, some of you.
I don't know. There must be a scam or something.
Must be something going on.
I mean, I clicked on the website and this black square came up saying that it had been cancelled owing to, can't remember what it said.
Not good.
I know. Somebody trying to
Disrupt it.
scup a show. I don't want it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, it is on. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to go.
Right.
I don't know what the point is, because I don't think I want to buy a camper.
Right. Okay.
Think about me.
What about me? I just
Go with the flow.
go with the flow. Yeah. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go. I was saying to hairdresser when I were down there that we were going to go, and I said, well, he's one of these people that don't like crowds and things, so maybe it's a good job that it's not on.
You're in open, aren't you?
Yeah, you are in open.
It's just that they're all mainly new.
Yeah.
Aren't they? And no way I'm buying a new, spending 60,000 quid.
On a new camper?
No.
No way.
And I don't know why I'd be interested in all the latest developments.
There's a load of runners out this morning.
I know it's
Must be some kind of a race.
charity. charity thing.
It looks quite a nice morning. No wind. No wind.
Raising money for
Something.
North African orangutans or something.
Yeah. They're endangered because people are encroaching on their habitat. The little orangutans.
I think we're endangered. I don't know about else. Oh, she's got a letter this morning from hospital for her appointment. It's at 7:30 on a morning. just surgeons operate.
I'll barely be awake.
7:30.
Gosh.
I didn't know there was such a time.
Not for years. Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, at least it'll be quiet getting there, won't
Yeah.
it? That crack of dawn.
Yeah. Yeah. So they maybe might not keep me in overnight because it's so early in the morning. These I've got all day to recover.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I think so, yeah. And they're telling you about having painkillers when you get home.
Yeah.
So, that means you're going to be sore.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, folks.
I think I'm going to have her in a... I tell you what, I know I've had a text message from Patches, or from surgery.
Oh, yeah, I've had one.
Have you, about the change in the times?
Yeah.
It's only, you can only use it for an hour or something, can't you? It said something about
Yeah.
return summits. Does that mean when they call you back?
Oh.
They're
only
I
going to
can't
do it
work out
within
whether
a
you can
certain
only
time.
use it between 11:30 and 12:30, or whether they'd only ring you back.
We want to inform you of an important update regarding the callback system.
Callback.
Going forward, the system will now be available only during the following hours, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
It's just an hour.
No, a.m. to p.m.
Well, 12:30 is p.m.
Yeah, it isn't. Oh, yeah.
After dinner. So it's only an hour.
Right.
Does that mean it's only open for an hour? Or the callback system
It's only open for
an
an hour.
That means when they call you back. Oh, well, they don't call you back. Oh, well, they do, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, they do call. They send you a message saying they've received it. And then somebody calls back, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's the callback.
Funny.
Only between... They're all
Messing.
making it harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Getting more and more restricted. Mind you, I've got this thing sorted, sussed out with, with prescriptions. Because the prescriptions now go to a hub. And then go from the hub back to the chemist. Or they go from the surgery to the hub, then to the chemist. And then they get delivered to us. Well, they now need 7 to 10 days. And all our medication now is all on different dates. When you go online to order them, there's no little square there to put a tick in. They don't allow you to order them until a certain time. And so when I go on now, whereas they had little square boxes at everything outside of them, some of them do and some of them don't now. So we're having to order what we can when we can. So they're all coming we're having deliveries It came yesterday with one item, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then it came with one item for me a few days before that. And then a few days before that it came with
bag full.
Well, a bag full for you. So instead of it all being in one thing.
And there's no prescription with it.
Because they're doing it.
Yeah, because last 3 times I haven't had a prescription in my bag. Whereas they used to always put the prescription in with
So
medication.
you have no physical prescription thing?
No. Because the hospital wanted it, didn't they? They wanted to see it and to take a photograph of it.
And I had to...
You had to do it individually.
Put it all in individually by hand. For your yeah, I did.
Well, so that made that awkward, didn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of just taking a photograph of it. So... They're always interfering with stuff and it always makes it harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go about me.
Your earlug.
The earlug, I think.
Dear me.
I hate going to the doctors. But it's not getting... It's been a week now.
Yeah.
I can feel it when I swallow.
Can you? Oh dear.
It's affecting, like, when I touch.
Your head, it feels tender.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. They'll all be coming on. Oh, do this, oh, do that, oh, it's this, oh, it's that.
Well, if you don't want to know, we shouldn't
Tell
tell
them. No.
Oh dear.
Don't be diagnosing me, folks.
No. Now Alethea's gone. She's caught that 9 train.
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
What's she going for?
She's going to see a performance, isn't she?
God, I don't know.
Some performance or another. What's going on there?
She's always gallivanting off somewhere these days, isn't she?
We used to say she never went anywhere, didn't we? She's starting. She's with Emily.
She's with Emily, yeah. We go everywhere together.
Yeah. Yeah. Where were they just recently? Were it Manchester?
No, London.
London, aye. Yeah, but they came back in the same day, didn't they?
Yeah, they're staying over tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they booked a hotel.
Wow.
In Scotland.
So what did we get up to yesterday, Pat? Anything? What were going on yesterday? No.
We can't remember, folks.
One day, yeah.
One day and we've forgotten.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we didn't do no to forget.
Yeah, but what we were talking about yesterday morning.
What were we on here?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, you mean when I went back in time?
Yeah. When we're talking about buying park home?
No, we were in the park. We're in the park home.
Oh yeah, we were doing. We'd had the campers and then went up to the caravan.
Aye.
The Bailey.
Aye. That's when. We bought the Bailey Ranger. Entry level job. And we had to, and then I bought that. Oh no, I had that Citroen C4 Grand. But eventually,
we bought a bigger caravan, didn't we?
Well, I bought that Peugeot. Who it was? were an unusual Peugeot. Which one was it now? Forgotten model number now. Yeah, it were a right beefy thing. 3 litre. And we traded the Bailey Ranger in for Bailey Pageant, Ardennes. I used to go for walks, and I used to think. I used to eventually got to a point where I never wanted to go back. Never wanted to go back home. It's hard to believe now. But I didn't want to go back. We're happy to
stay in caravan. It was a nice caravan though. It were a specially made one for a customer designed it, didn't they?
Customer design. It were a competition that Bailey ran, and they made
so many
of them. Not that many.
Not that many, no.
So it was quite
It had quite a nice big end bathroom. And then you came out of the bathroom and there were a dining area that you could seat 6 at least, couldn't you?
I thought it were 5. 3 on one side and 2 on the other.
Yeah, 5. And then it had, behind the dining area, it had the sink and cooker, which came out into the middle of the caravan, didn't it? And running down the side, it had this big cup, like a sideboard. It was really interesting.
It was.
And then at the end were this big oval shaped.
I remember it. It was at Yorkshire Caravans in Bawtry. And I saw it. I wouldn't even go in it because I saw the length of it. And I just thought, look at the length of that. And we'd walked all the way around having a look. And on the way back, Pat went in it. And she just says, "Oh, come and have a look in here.
This is it.
This
is the one I want.
This is the one I want." Oh, I said, "Wow, look at the length of it though." And yet when it had twin wheels, instead 2 wheels instead of 1. When I towed it, it towed better than Bailey Ranger.
Yeah, the small one with just 2 wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go up and down like
No.
they do, did it?
No.
It sort of just
Really smooth it was, yeah.
And you weren't conscious, because you'd driven Arctics and things like that, you weren't scared of taking it round corners and backing it up and things,
I never, because I'd driven Arctics and I was never bothered about manoeuvring it. No. It was just the length of it, in America it's no.
And we kept that for quite a while, didn't we? And then where we stored it was just round the back of where we lived. And you could walk round it. We're a bit of a walk around, like, weren't they? And they decided that they were going, was it Kosh or something?
Kazira.
Kazira. They changed their system for, I don't know, sort of story. You had to tell them all sorts.
It was just a little storage yard, but it got more and more elaborate. And then he joined this organisation. I think it was Kazira. I don't know what it stands for. And as a consequence of that, I got this blooming great thick. When it came up for renewal, I used to pay it annual at storage. Yeah, I got this great thick envelope, and it had this form in it that they wanted me to fill in. It was really complex. And the thing was that you had to have the van insured in order to comply. And if you didn't have the maintenance thing done, you know, the habitation check and that,
Yeah.
the insurance company could say, we're not going to pay out. You haven't had it. You haven't had the maintenance done on it. So it was forcing you. It was forcing you to have, pay for your every year to pay for an habitation check, which were a waste of brass, in my opinion, and then have it insured as well, and before you, and then they wanted to know.
You had money, you had in your bank account.
Loads of personal information about your financial situation.
Yeah.
I thought, I said to him, I'm sorry, I'm not filling this in. And he says, well, I can't, you have, if you want to store your van here, you have to fill it in. So that was the end of that.
So we stopped storing van there.
Stopped storing it then. And we were all on the edge of
Gonna move.
Gonna sell up. Anyway, retire, sell up, and live in it. Anyway. So that it made me mind up. And apart from that, everybody on camp, on site we were living on were dying. And it was just like, I called it the death camp.
You said it's like waiting for God. It's like a waiting room for God, this place.
I know. So I wanted to get out anyway. So it made me mind up, did that. So we put the place up for sale. I retired. That was in July, I think, 2016, and we went off. Off for 7 weeks. We did, yeah.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was. Went all around Cornwall, worked his way all around the coast, Cornwall coast, and worked his way back up.
That was that when we discovered that botanical gardens in.
Yeah. It's funny, but Shearings are running package deals, which included going round that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never knew it were there.
Wanted too much brass. I won't pay to go in there.
And, do you mean Eden?
No.
No.
I don't know what they call it.
Oh.
Some botanical garden.
I thought we actually went round a botanical garden.
No, we didn't. We went to a car park. We drove to a car park, and they were all people were going in. And I took one look at price list and said, I'm not going in there.
All right.
You can take me out of Yorkshire, but you can't take Yorkshire out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We often did that. Went to places and then we'd say how much it was to go in and end up not going in.
They want a fortune nowadays, these people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we had the house up for sale, the park home up for sale. It took a while to sell it. And everybody was saying, oh, where are you going? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, we didn't know. we didn't have anywhere lined up.
No.
And when we were in Cornwall, going round Cornwall, we kept looking at these parks.
Mm.
And they're all wanting £5,000 a year, want the ground rent. Yeah.
Really expensive.
And some vans were astronomical. There were more than back home. these caravans.
Mm.
Oh, no.
They were interesting though, looking round, weren't they?
Oh yeah, it's always interesting. But eventually we alighted on it. We'd been to Woodthorpe Leisure Park when Alethea was little. And when we had the folding camper, we went there. And
we were silly. We shouldn't have bought a static. We should have just put our own caravan on there for 6 months to see how we felt about it. But we didn't. We wanted a new static, didn't we?
I don't know. It's amazing, isn't it? It never occurred to us to do that.
No.
I'm not sure whether if you did that, you could have had your mail delivered there or register with a doctor. You know, like the static were an official address. Whereas if we'd have gone on a seasonal pitch, I don't know whether they'd have given us an address.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not sure whether we would have done it even if we'd have thought of it.
Right.
Because the idea was to have a base and register with a doctor. So if we couldn't have done that, I mean, I don't know if we could have or couldn't have, I don't know. But yeah, we I don't know why we never thought of doing that.
No.
But I sold it, the van.
We were laid in bed and he says, I've put caravan on, what it Gumtree?
Well, we know where, you see, we thought we'd be in it all the time, but we had to keep coming back to the park home because to deal with buyers, the agents and all that. So I found this farm near Tilby that stored vans, but it were let's say it was liaise affair, the way he ran things. The farmer, and you'd think you'd got a
little park,
a little place to keep it, but if you went out and come back, somebody else would be in it. He didn't
keep that space for you.
No.
He moved you about wherever he thought. And last time he'd put us in field where sheep were, and sheep had rubbed up all again outside it. Van, hadn't they?
Yeah, they've been scratching the scent on it.
Yeah.
And it were all oily.
It took us ages to clean it.
To get it off, yeah. And I didn't like that. There didn't seem to be anywhere around Woodthorpe Leisure
where you could
store it. And we were already paying ground rent, blooming council tax, gas, electricity. I think when you work it out, it was no cheaper than blooming house. I would have thought by the time you worked it out.
Yeah.
Not cheap, really.
Not cheap living there.
No. I didn't want to be paying for van and all on top of all that. So we put it up for sale.
He did. I was asleep. And he got a response straight away, didn't you?
Oh, I did, yeah.
We had to rush down to get it cleaned out, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
They wanted it straight away.
Yeah.
Got a good price for it though, I think, didn't they?
I don't know. I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
Whether I underestimated its value or not, I don't know.
Right.
I think I'd probably looked around at what
Compare.
I didn't think we would tour anymore with a van at all like that. Once we got on this place, because we'd got a car, we were living in this van on this park, and we thought it's a beautiful park. We were overlooking sixth fairway at a golf course. There was a lake nearby, and a pub with a restaurant, garden centre nearby that sold bits and pieces, and a car where we could go off. We were on the coast, near the coast. I just thought, we can go off with car and, you know. But that's, I started...
That's another story.
Having trouble with... Oh, look at time.
Yeah.
Again.
We'll tell you a story of...
We'll have to stop again. 31 minutes. I can't believe it. Sorry, folks. We better leave it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.